Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. After some time, I am going to upload a detailed video on something. As all of you probably know, this Sunday on the 11th of December 2022, the West Bengal Board of Primary Education conducted its exam WBTET or West Bengal Teachers Eligibility Test for recruiting teachers for the primary level classes 1 to 5. And many of you have requested me to discuss the question paper in detail in a video. However, the entire syllabus of TET is not something I am totally comfortable with discussing. Therefore, I would like to restrict myself to the questions of part C, that is language 2 English, which is my subject. Though after taking a look at the question paper, it came to my knowledge that there are some questions there on ELT or English language teaching or second language acquisition, which I have never had the good fortune of studying. So I will give my opinion on those questions, but I would request you not to take those opinions as final. Actually, that applies for all the questions except the questions which have a definitive answer in the internet or questions which have a definitive answer in general. Other than that, if there is an interpretation involved in the question, I am going to offer you my interpretation that in no way implies that whatever I am interpreting would be the final or the best or the correct interpretation, which is something I'm sure most of you are already aware of. So without wasting any more time, let us straight dive into the question paper. The first 8 questions are from a comprehension passage. I will read the comprehension passage to you. The victory of the small Greek democracy of Athens over the mighty Persian Empire in 490 BC is one of the most famous events in history. Darius, king of the Persian Empire, was furious because Athens had interceded for the other Greek city-states in revolt against the Persian domination. In anger, the king sent an enormous army to defend Athens. He thought it would take drastic steps to pacify the rebellious parts of the empire. Persia was ruled by one man. In Athens, however, all citizens helped to rule. Ennobled by this participation, Athenians were prepared to die for their city-state. Perhaps this was the secret of the remarkable victory at Marathon, which freed them from the Persian rule. On their way to Marathon, the Persians tried to fool some Greek city-states by claiming to have come in peace. The frightened citizens of Delos refused to believe this. Not wanting to abet the conquest of Greece, they fled from their city and did not return until the Persians had left. As you can see, it's a pretty straightforward passage. The first question reads, Darius took drastic steps to dash the rebellious part of the empire. Of course, your options are weaken, conquer, destroy, and calm. And the answer to this question is destroy. The second question is, the people of Delos did not want to dash the conquest of Greece. The options are end, think about, support, and daydream about. Now this is a tricky question. Let's see what the passage has to say. So of course, your answer to this question is they did not want to support the conquest of Greece. The third question is, statement 1, Persia was autocratic. Statement 2, Athens was democratic. And you have to choose the right option. And your correct answer is statements 1 and 2 are both true. Autocratic means ruled by a dictator and democratic means ruled by all of the people. 64, the people of Delos ran away because they were, options are bold, wise, impatient, and annoyed. The correct answer to this question is wise. 65, Persia was ruled by one man. The underlined word, that is Persia, in the sentence is an example of. Options are noun, adjective, pronoun, and adverb, and your answer is noun. The next question is, Athens had dashed the other Greek city-states against the Persians, and your answer is intervened on behalf of. 67, the word abet as used in the passage means, and your options are fight, follow, assist, and share. The sentence is, not wanting to abet the conquest of Greece, they fled from their city and did not return until the Persians had left. This means play along with. So your correct answer is assist. 68. Which of the following options come closest to the meaning of the word ennobled as used in the passage? The sentence is, Ennobled by this participation, Athenians were prepared to die for their city-state. And your options are worried, frightened, panicked, and encouraged. And your correct answer is encouraged. Next, we have 6 more questions from another passage. I'm not going to read these anymore because we have already analyzed one passage and I'm sure you got the gist of it. I'll just read the question. Finally, I got a glimpse of him. This is an example of, your options are assertive sentence, interrogative sentence, imperative sentence, and exclamatory sentence. Answer is assertive sentence. 70th question, et al. Means, your correct option is and others. 71, in his excursion, little Rakesh was accompanied by, options are the narrator, Prem, his brother and his friends. The answer to this question is the narrator. 72, little Rakesh was dashed when he saw the narrator for the first time in his life. The answer is 4 months old. It's there in the very first sentence of the passage. The 73rd question is, the synonym of denizen is army, students, occupants, and animals. The correct answer is occupants. 74, I would carry him into the garden and later up the steep gravel path to the main road. This sentence is an example of, options are simple past tense, past perfect tense, past continuous tense, and past perfect continuous tense. I would leave this question open for you, those of you who are watching this video, and I would like you to give me the answer to this question. What do you think is the correct answer for this? Let me know down in the comments. 75, the animal which is rare in the place mentioned in the passage is what? As you can see, there's a sentence in the passage which says squirrels are rare in Mussoorie, though common down the valley. So the answer is squirrel. 76, according to NCF National Curriculum Framework 2005, multilingualism in a language classroom should be seen as, and your right answer is a resource in teaching second language. 77, for teaching a grammar item, a teacher begins with examples and then with the help of examples, she or he clarifies the rules. After that, she or he asks the students to provide more examples and provide clarifications. This teacher here is using your option is deductive method, inductive method, inductive deductive method, or direct method. Your correct answer is inductive deductive method. 78, which of the following TLM, teaching learning method, is the most essential for English teacher to carry to the classroom? Options are dictionary, chart, textbook, and model. Of course, your answer is dictionary. 79, which of the following is not a principle for second language teaching? Prompt feedback, continuous assessment, memorization of the rules of grammar, uses of different contexts. I think this correct answer would be memorizing the rules of grammar, but I might be wrong in this one. 80, which of the following is the principle of teaching grammar in a second language classroom? I think the correct answer is learners should be taught the art of scaffolding. 81, which of the following is not true for second language learning and acquisition in direct method? Options are socio-cultural differences constitute the principal factor in both. We do not use translation method for both. We use mother tongue for both, and socio-linguistic factor is essential for both. Well, I'm not sure about the answer for this one, so I will let you figure this one out. I'm not very sure of what this could be. 82, sitting arrangement in a diverse second language classroom should be, your answer is flexible but planned. 83, immediate correction of errors is encouraged in, and your correct answer is communicative approach. 84, the meaning of a word in a passage depends on its dictionary explanation, its context, its origin, its spelling. Well, to be very honest, it depends on all of these. It could not depend on only one thing, but if I have to choose one, I would choose the context. 85, basic skills for language learning comprises of, all of you who have taken the TOEFL or IELTS know this, it's listening, speaking, reading, and writing. 86, which one of the given alternatives is not true about language acquisition? Your options are, a child uses the language correctly without being conscious about grammar. Language development takes place in a natural setting. Affective factors like anxiety, self-confidence, etc. are not involved in the process, and instructions from expert is required. Of course, your correct answer is option C. 87, the purpose of remedial teaching is to introduce new language items, test recently taught language items, teach again the language items not properly learned, teach again the language items already learned. So I think the correct answer would be option D. 88, listening comprehension is a or an productive skill. It could also be an active skill. Which of the following activity is most appropriate in developing language skills? Of course, your answer is watching movies or films. And 90, what should be emphasized in assessing second language proficiency? I think the correct answer will be ability to use second language in different contexts. So that is the entire question paper analyzed for you. If you have any doubts or are of a different opinion regarding a particular question, let me know down in the comments. If you want me to discuss question papers like this for CTET or for any other exam which has a separate section for English, you can also let me know down in the comments. Thanks a ton for watching. Also, don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. I will see you in the next video. Till then, hasta la vista.